Time for You Are What You Eat. A recent Belgium study published in the International Journal of Neurology says increasing the intake of the mineral selenium can help cut the risk of bladder cancer by up to 70%. Joining us with the details is Mark Mincolla, PhD, a natural health care practitioner from Cohasset, Massachusetts. Hi, Mark.
Good morning, Leslie.
Selenium.
Selenium, a mineral. Yeah. Actually, there's been a number of previous studies, kind of similar to this one, showing that selenium had the same effects, the same immune effects in prostate and lung cancer studies as well. So this one suggests that perhaps with the proper supply of selenium in our tissues and in our bloodstream, we might lower the risk of bladder cancer.
Where do you get selenium naturally?
Well, selenium is generally available in soils that are enriched with selenium. And of course, a lot of studies indicate that in recent years, the selenium is kind of breaking down and being farmed out of our soils. But generally, whole grain products are very rich in selenium, so we want to stay away from a lot of the white flour products, as if we don't know that one. One good reason to use whole grain products is selenium.
All right, so tell us more about the details of this study.
Well, this study was a case control study, and it was an epidemiological or small population study of over 500 people. And when we say case control study, Leslie, that basically means you're comparing those people who were diagnosed with the cancer versus those who weren't. And they were compared on the basis of age, gender, dietary status, behavior, etc. So they were extensively evaluated. And they also had blood samples extensively evaluated. And they found that those people who had the highest amount of selenium in their blood and in their tissues had up to a 70% reduced risk factor for bladder cancer.
So what's the significance of the findings?
Well, I think, again, these are, like so many of these other studies, we talk about preliminary studies that are sort of leading us in the direction of more extenuating studies. And I think it suggests that the antioxidant in selenium may be something that we want to suggest as a preventative agent. For example, men over the age of 40 are 3 times the risk for bladder cancer. So we might suggest that 100 micrograms a day supplementing in their diet with selenium might be a good example for prevention.
Eat that whole wheat bread, too.
Eat that whole wheat bread, too, absolutely.
All right. Thanks, Mark.
And if folks want to learn more, Leslie, they can check out the website at www.maxhealing.com.
And coming up in next week's segment, cutting the risk of Alzheimer's disease with the Mediterranean diet. That's next Friday.